Alrighty, looks like I think we're good to go. We'll see if oh dear, see if I'm ready to go. Jeez. Okay. So gotta click. Too many buttons here. Gotta click over here. There we go. I know. Thank you, phone. Yes, I am live. Okay. Okay. Says I'm live. I always get super paranoid about all that stuff that's like just saying it in a nice way, you know, but like if it's good or not. There's that little thing up on the YouTube box that's like, oh, you're live, and then it's got like an orange health, and it's like, well, this doesn't have enough averages to know or not if I'm good. Okay. Boo. There we go. Dang it. Okay. Whew. Alright. Well, might have to get pretty started on here to make sure we're all good. Good to finish this. That'll be good. Okay. Welcome. Hi Star, Cookie, Legit, and Tamiko. How you doing? We gotta push up the thing. Looks like that's good now. Howdy. Yeah. So I'm like in a weird position where it's like I'm just trying to bullet train to finish my video for tomorrow, but then I just gotta sit back and try to not seem like I'm in that rush right now. So if I start like becoming like just gotta get it super quick and just get it done with this project, just kind of let me know it is like just slow down a little bit. Obviously it doesn't have to be completely done today, but it'd be nice. So just trying to figure out how to not seem like, because I feel I'm still in the mode of trying to finish my video. Main channel Derpy Halloween video. So that should be up in, there's 8 hours left plus 9. 8 plus 9, it's at 17 or so hours. That's great. I have like 10 seconds of animation left, and then post-production, which sometimes take a long time. Usually just music can take a while to render or compose. I'm not really composing music, it's just putting the sounds together. It's out of X2. So anyway, I'm trying to just slow down right now. It's not working. Okay. More Meowth. We will see what we can do with this cat boy. Okay. Hey. Yeah. The main thing was to just finish the Halloween video on like Sunday, but then it had the family come over, so I'm gonna blame them that I wasn't able to work for like 2 or 3 days, and that lost my mojo, and just then other stuff powered up, so I just wasn't able to do that. And so anyway, we got a long cat, and then last time we animated this, I have not Cookie showed it at all, so this is the exact same place that we were last Thursday. So let's see if we can. Yeah, so it kind of wiggles all the way back. I think it kind of gets too small, because then it's at the end here. We can see if we can get this a little bit wider. So that's the edge there. This wants to be near there. So let's see. Whoop. As long as you don't watch at the bottom, it should be okay, because you'll be more focused on this weird whole cat body going instead. So, okay. So the main thing is I want to get Storebird that we got going. So meow, and then wiggle down, and then it just goes back there, so it'll be hopefully a perfect loop of doing that. So that's the game plan for today. Of just trying to get the cat back to position there, have a little bounce back a little bit, and then add the tail, and I think as a final touch maybe just the clouds. So a little bit in the air about the clouds. of how exactly to do that. Otherwise, I think we should be good. Let me click that instead. Let's see what exactly we got. So it does start there. Okay. All right. How we doing now? Because I feel like I skipped that part of how you guys have been. Let's see. Then it stops there. So it's nearly almost a whole second here of just whoops going back. So okay, now that that's staged out, let's see. Hi, Commodore Dragon. Did you have a name change? I thought you were like a Commodore Pony or something. Because I feel like I've seen your same profile picture or something in other videos like years ago or something. Yeah, good to see you. Okay. We're all saying hi. We're all friendly here. Still figure this out. What do I want? I want this symbol. And again, I've got the parenting system, so I can just move the skull on this layer. But if I want to move the ear, it'll be independent. But if I move the skull itself, then it'll carry it. But they're all separate symbols, like that. So it makes some things easier and some things not. Finding out that having things more than one layer deep of childs tends to break more. So trying not to do that as much. I just never really got around to actually saying it, but I've definitely thought about it in my head about that. It's probably the first time I said it on stream. That's what I mean. But yeah, coming to brony. That's right. Probably just change it for the change it up. Got nothing more than that. I think I'll just do the skull to go through it, and then I'll do the arms. So don't worry about the arms. Okay. It just feels like a weird distraction to me, like, because I'm really trying to get that video done. The other thing, title of the video, I'm just working on it for like way too long. Practically the whole month, but not really, because I had that break, I guess. So if I'm still trying to just like get this done, but also try not to, it's tricky. So there's gonna be a lot of like, that's good enoughs around here. What I'm trying to say. Okay. Right, legit. Quick, what's your favorite video game soundtrack? Ooh. Soundtrack. I might like one or two songs in it, but probably not everything in it. Tetris is good. Or like something that I come back to every time. I guess easy that I listened to recently was Mario Kart Double Dash. I think that just has the biggest nostalgia for me. It was like the first game that I played on the GameCube. So that's my favorite. Or maybe probably just Mario World is my first video game I played, so probably just, because that doesn't really count because it's just like one song over and over. Oh, this is, here's your Halloween. Just notice that my green screen is clipping there. There we go. And that going. Okay. Probably just favorite games. Probably just have like favorite music too. Like Paper Mario and anything else that I feel nostalgia for that I played, you know, as a kid. It's like, so I also think of any other like 90s cartoons, or I just wanted to, if I take a time machine, that's my, yeah. If I ever have a time machine, I would like to just go back to the 90s and just start from there. It's like, I just don't want to like live anywhere else. It's like, I just feel just more at peace. I just want to live in the 90s. Let's see. What do we got here? Boop. See, that's not where that is, so we could fix it by doing that. And then seeing where the skull is here, and then puts that there. And then we make it tricky by making this go down more, and then this go down more. So now it goes whoop. Okay. There you go. Yep. Something about that. Boop, boop. That's too far down. Yep. Okay. Probably won't. Super noting. Wow. Woo, woo. Alright. This tall. So it goes whoop. Whoop. Okay. Good. Okay. That's just the skull, so now I gotta do the arms. That'll be fun. Good thing I made the arms just one symbol. Because inside it has all the bits. So I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Okay. So I do both of these at the same time, I think. Just trying to rush it, but it's gotta. There's always like so much more than you know, because like I always go like plan to like finish this whole cat animation the first like week or first stream, and see how that turned out. So don't want to jinx it of not be able to finish this time, but I think we'll be pretty good, or at least have a very good base. That then we don't have to worry too much about anything or anything more significant, I guess. Where's the other door? Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm excited for that. We can try to figure out like what kind of themes you want to have for the Halloween party Thursday. I'd like to have that on stream. It's like we could do the same thing again that we did like last year, where we had the Pictionary of like Google image Halloween costumes. That was pretty fun. But I think just drawing under pressure and really quick doesn't really work, or at least it didn't always translate too well. Or I'm like, just, you know, it's like, oh, what's this? And it's like, oh, it's a watermelon. And it's like, no, it's not. But it's like, believe me, So, any other kind of something for that? Anything you'd like to see, or we can have it just be a surprise, or I have to figure something out again, which I'm okay with that too. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm finding myself to be more power control person. What do you call it? When it's like I want to be in control of everything, like in group projects. So noticing that more than when I'm working with a team, it's like, oh, you know. If something does something wrong, then it's like, oh, I want to, you know, just say like, oh, fix it or something. And it's like, oh, why didn't you do it the way that I thought you were, you know, gonna do it or something like that. This is super cursed. Okay. Oops. I can do a picture. Yeah, we'll have to figure out like some kind of new twist or something out of that. Probably not do like the challenge one again, because that didn't really, yeah, I'll see a star. The Pictionary last time with the challenges or something, was it like blindfolded or something, right? That didn't really work out. I think Power Hungry sounds right. In a way, I want it to be. So, yeah. Or just power control-y or something. Yeah. I want to say goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. We can start getting this to a position of it being down more. Yeah. I mean, I don't really have too many like exact like skits or like any kind of thing really going on, or anything more than just get to do a thing, you know, for Halloween. I think that'd be fun. Because otherwise it'll just be whatever. So I want to like have some kind of, always like having some kind of plan first. Then I can like rest on that instead of like, whoops, we're gonna, you know, come to a stream. Like, what would you like to do? I'm figuring out that I remember my older streams where it was kind of like that, where it's like, you know, like even like one of the first Pokemon ones where I was like, it was like, yeah, in retrospect of all of those, it was just like, if you don't remember, which I'm not explaining clearly either, it was, I started out the stream of like what should we do this stream? Then I made it like a poll or something, where it's like, let's see what you think, and it was like, no one answered the poll, so it's like I got really frustrated and upset, because then it was like, oh, well now I don't know what to do. Or it became like a tie or something there, and I had my Pokemon cap, so it was like really dumb looking and everything as I drink this. So that was like my first experience with that, so I just got really super frustrated with that it's just like, why aren't people like, you know, trying to follow me along with this, you know? It's like, why don't they, you know, why don't you stream guys, you know, you're supposed to be like this, you know, you're supposed to like talk and that's what you can do. That's the only thing you can do here. It's talk, so it's like, well, you know, why aren't you talking when I wanted you to? Because when it got really, it was pretty bad. It's not realizing we can do it either beforehand, or I just kind of just have to figure it out myself instead, so. Figured out that might have to be fortunate in a way that it might have to go, where I'll just have to figure it out myself, what to do, which sort of works weirdly in a way, because then usually I have like a poll, and then it's like, I have like one that I want to do, you know, or I'll have a preferred one that I hope happens, so then it's like, ooh, please pick that one, and then people will pick the other one and go, oh, okay, you know, I have to like roll with that instead of choosing on my own. That's pretty good. Happy with that. I'll have to do the face, and then got the clouds and the tail, and then that should be good. Okay. How are we doing though? That's up is just up to read this movie obviously around. Oh, okay. Like a pintail and ducky. Yeah, I like to do that. Yeah, we can have a generic person or something and then put him in a costume. Okay. Yeah, it's frustrating when it's like, but I have a poll on screen or something, or like say like, hey, why don't we do this? And then no one like jumps on it or says their ideas, and it's like, oh, okay, you know. Let's change this back to 2. Good. And then get it back up. This is why we're. That's how parenting works. There's one of the probably said, yeah. Yeah, it was probably because there wasn't more than just you know, answering the poll. Does this not look like this? What's wrong? Feet different? Feet are different. Feet are different. Feet are different. That's weird. Oh, they're looped. Okay. Gotta figure out what's going on here. Boop. Because I want it to be a perfect loop, so it needs to be exactly the same here. So, okay. What else do we got? Let's see if I can... I have to reverse this then. So, okay. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys, but it's just like... for like coming out to the streams and everything, but then it usually becomes like a passive experience, I feel. And that's totally okay. It's just like whenever I expect it to not be, then that's when it gets bad. Let's see. Just need to stop clicking that button. Might just be something about me too that I'm not understanding, or no one wants to say it, so it's just okay. Let's put that to 0, then do the shape between. Obviously there's not much to really talk about, or really respond about, so it's like, yeah, it's okay. I could put a button there and then say stop. Hi, Marcus. And then when I want it to, it can now go from here and then loop it to now it slowly going away until we get back to here, where it should go back to 1 and then stop. Okay. Whoop. Ah. Boop. Nope. Came back. Maybe I need to make this longer. Boop. Okay. Boop. There we go. Okay. Nearly there. Okay. That's pretty much about it. Dream Dash. Ooh, cool. I got a spooky like mask too. It's of I think it's Twilight. Got a Party City mask. It's actually pretty spooky because you know, the pony's eyes are like, you know, huge. So then it's like, well, my eyes are only like, you know, like pinpoints. So it's like just like this giant anime eye of like having like little tiny eyes that I can see out of. So I was like, yeah, that doesn't really super work. Or it's just like really disturbing like that. We get rid of a couple of these frames and put it back out. So, okay. Let's not zoom. Okay. Everybody's Sonic. Awesome. Which Sonic? No, there's not super Sonic fan, so I'm not gonna know of which exactly it is, but I feel like it might be. If it's like the movie one, they had a bunch of they must have sent out, you know, printed them out before they were gonna change it. So yeah, there's a you can dress up as a beta movie Sonic version if you want. Let's see. I want to do something else. I wanted to have, well, definitely everything that I explained, but that's curse. Okay, so and then eyeballs. Been doing this with a lot of my characters recently, where I would click on the right buttons and then I like a frame of it going down. So boop. But for me, I'm not sure. Probably because I've been hyper focused on just the Halloween video that I haven't had a time to think or even buy another Halloween costume. So, yeah, probably for the stream Thursday, I'll probably just do something, or I'm not sure. I know I had a bunch of those hats, but they seem to not really work with the green screener. I just never really set it right to work with it, so you know. Let's make that tail. Let's do that dang tail. Let's do it. Okay. So Meow's tail. It's tricky because it's curls on itself, but then it that doesn't really lend itself well to the lineless art that I have. So let's make a block and then call it, you know, tail, and then go inside it and then draw the final of it. So let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I think the stream will be fun though, where I'll be able to dress up as something, you know. We also recently, I guess that's the only other recent thing so far, is that we got a Ring doorbell. So it's one of those Amazon smart doorbells, I guess you can say, where it has a little webcam, I guess, inside of the doorbell. So whenever someone comes to the doorbell, or it sees motion in front of it. Try to get a contrasted color. That's the worst one I could pick. If it sees motion, it'll make like a scary noise, or like just, you know, or just vibrate really quick. It's more likely. On your phone, so then you'll be able to open your phone and go, I thought you were gonna open your phone like that, and then it'll like show the webcam of your front lawn or something. And then you can respond to it, or even like call from your phone, where it has a speaker on it too. So definitely not an app, but it's like it's definitely been pretty helpful. Haven't had any, like, you know, robberies or anything like that, but it's like able to have that nice security, you know, that it's not like, oh, I have to, you know, because I work downstairs, so it's like I have a window, you know, up, you know, on the other side of the wall that has, that is the front door. So it's like, instead of just hoping that the doorbell is something important or not, I can like choose and be able to look at my phone and go, okay, you know, I have more reliability of whether I need to go upstairs to like open a door or not, if it was a friend or not. Or it's just a package and I don't need to open it for them, because then it's just gonna beat them. So okay, segueing into it'll be fun for Halloween to figure out, like, be able to, because I don't really, I'm so, like, if you can tell, is shy, and not really want to have too many social interactions that I'm not able to really operate with you guys good. So it's gonna be pretty fun to figure out, like, because I don't really see like the neighbors like Halloween costumes, so that'll be fun if it works. Should work, where I'll be able to spy on them a little bit and see what their costume is. We get like a lot. We have like a lot of kids around my neighborhood, so it's really fun to see. Try and see what their costumes are. That's okay, Googie. I'm trying to think of as many things as I can that my brain can say. Okay, that's tail. Looks like a mug tail. Should it be maybe the other way? Should we flip it? Obviously, because it's not really. Probably should see that it has like the indication here, maybe higher up. Okay. Just trying to pull the string. So, okay. And then you can see that little bit there. That's good. So this is going to be the final pose in the beginning pose, so if it looks bad, that's not going to be good. Try to play with it, see what I like. Kind of seeing the limitations of using lineless. It's when you want to have more complicated characters than just a pony. It's like, oh, that doesn't really work. Or because the character itself is so not having many colors. You know, if it's like a zebra, that'd be obviously more complicated. But then if it's like a tiger or something, you might be able to sort of tell. You know, like a Dalmatian or something that has a different, you know, type of pattern to it. Trying to think of other animals that have something like that. Let's put this onto the body and see where that goes. Whoop. Sorta. No, that doesn't really work. No. Okay. Remove parent. That's easier. We'll just have to animate it. Anyway. Okay. So, boop. It's probably going to be it's probably going to get longer, maybe. I think that would be fun. Let's see. So, whoop. Must be our extreme there. Let's see. So, whoop. Yes, we are. The other way. So, whoop. And then, I don't know what this is. Ah, that's our scream part. That'll be shaking the tail. Give me some. I'm usually doing this very quick and kind of silent. Just focus on this. Go whoop whoop, and then let's see what else we got. That's our anticipation there. Okay. I'm going over here to set the ease, so I can set it so it'll be kind of go pretty quick and then kind of slow back out, so it's not super hard of an ease of like whoa and then stop. It doesn't have like an immediate stop. It has a nice curve to it. So, okay, what do you like? Okay. Daylight savings? I didn't even know. Is that why my when it should be on Sundays, right? I totally blanked on that. So it should be fall forward, right? So if on like Saturday, that means if it's 4 here, that means it would have been fall back, fall forward, spring forward, fall back. So fall. So if it's 4 now, then on Saturday it would have been in 3. So that means I fall back. That means you. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. I don't know. Oh dear. It's just like so arbitrary and like so like old-fashioned that it's like it's only like for the farmers, but then for us people, it's like it's not really gonna help much. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Obviously, it was helpful like 300 years ago, but now it's like, oops, not super relevant. And it's only like an hour too, so it's like, what does it super accomplish? Like, do we actually like lose a day when we do it? You know, if we do it too many times? How long would it take to like lose a day by just doing daylight savings? Has anyone figured it out or something? Like, how long has it been since we had daylight savings and all that? I feel like before. Whoop. 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 So now it should be more. Whoop. There we go. Where's the... I was working, says I know. That's maybe, yeah. Couldn't think of a large time. Oh, I didn't think about that, yeah. I guess, yeah, it messes anything up for anyone. Like if it's, yeah. Someone like just Google simply like when the daylight saving began this month, or if it did. I just want to know what day it was, because I want to know like when I lost an hour. Okay. Excuse me. I like to put that closer. Whoop. Okay. Yeah. It was really hard, like in school, where it's like, you know, on the next Monday, it would be like, oh, instead of waking up by normal 6 a.m. to catch the bus for my school that I'm beginning my education for, yeah, I had to wake up at 5 now. You know, it's like, it was not fun. You know, like what was supposed to be like, you know, natural and important for farmers, it's now ruined everyone's sleep schedule for at least a good while. Yeah, at least for the first week. I was totally unaware. I had no idea. Yeah, different places do it at different times. Like, is there like a different country that does daylight savings? Is that right? I thought it was just America that did it. Something to do with it all, or maybe it's different places of different parts of the country. Because I feel like it's a very American thing to just mess everything up like that. So UK does it? Oh wow, I didn't know. I bet like China does it because it's supposed to be like all in the same time zone. So if China changes, then that whole countrywide. But then that's kind of what we do too. I really thought about it. Like, yeah, I had no idea that UK did it. Yeah. Oh yeah, some states don't. So yeah. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Let's do the effects of the whirly swirly bits, whatever these swirly whoops are. We can figure out how to do that. Times those 4 times you can take something to. That's insane. Ugh. Yeah, they always want to like figure out how to do that, but they never really get around to, right? Haven't seen that. Okay. Let's figure out how to draw. This is what I was more afraid of, like how to figure out how to draw these sloops. Let's see. We get a good color. It's a nice color here and go, whoa, it's a swirl, I guess. I'm just not sure how to do it. Probably bring this down a little bit. That should work. Let's see if I can copy like what I see over there. Where it kind of goes, whoa, and then to be more of a that kind of a shape, and then something like that. So if we put it when it's probably like around here might start. So it's probably pretty low, I guess. Let's see. Pretty small. That's only half. Okay. I can double it for funzos, I guess. Let's get rid of these, and I guess it just kind of, well, that kind of works. It kind of like has a wraparound shape to it. That's good. So, okay, these are, what do you call them? Fog, smoke, cloud, cloud top. Because I might want to add some behind. Okay. So we'll redraw it a little bit different, and then we'll kind of maybe shape tween or figure out how to do something else with it. So it's going to be maybe like a different kind of a shape, maybe. Maybe it goes the other way, where it kind of goes like over there. These might go away, and then something like that, maybe. Let's get thicker, maybe. Maybe this one can stay like the same, or yeah, let's get some up there. Okay. See how that kind of works. Yeah. Then we can add like some in-betweens where we just kind of go back out and then carefully see if we can here we go. Try something and kind of be in the middle of all this. For all the like not frame by frame stuff I do, I think in between is probably my favorite part. Where it's like I don't have to really think as much, just like figure out like, oh well, the shape goes from here to here, then that means that it has to look like this, right? As it forms and changes. It really works pretty well when it's has a nice kind of wave kind of whoop, you know. If it has like some kind of a shape like, or like an S shape, then you just gotta do the reverse of it, where it's kind of going the opposite, and then the middle is just kind of in the middle. So that's kind of what I'm more used to with this kind of stuff, where it's just kind of those kind of S shapes, and just kind of see if it just kind of just works, I guess. I was also thinking before I started, like, how much I'm not really talking about what I'm really doing, or like trying to express of what exactly I'm doing all the time. I don't know if that's helpful or not, because obviously it's not helpful. So boopity boop. Probably at full scale. Got some nice boops to that. It goes out because the in-between has to work between the ings. So there we go. It's still getting big at one point. It's this part actually. It's actually my in-between. This is too big. Let's make it smaller. That's pretty good. Just works. Yeah. Obviously I'm not super, you know, trying to do this too detailed, but just trying to make sure, yeah, that everything kind of works anyway. So I'm not trying to make it, you know, super realistic or anything with this. Just trying to make it just work at least. So whoop, wah, wah, and then when it reacts, you're gonna push the clouds a little bit down. Wah, and then it'll go down. Okay. That I saw something. Okay. Had someone maybe text or something. My mistake. Okay. Find out where. I'll put that one back. So it'll move actually forward. And then I want the clouds to be delayed, so it'll be whoop. Like that. We'll go maybe. So it's probably gotta disappear. Probably from here actually. Let's go down to 80 and then to 50. Where it's just trying to work and then it disappears here. Okay, looks like a lot. It is a lot. Like how many keyframes here, but Viv was like symbolized if I made this a puppet like years ago, I feel like it would have been even more time consuming. This is actually like every layer in here is every layer that you see. In a way, I did have to make the arms, you know, if I go inside it has multiple parts. But on the most part, like at least the head part, all the head parts are separable, so I'll be able to modify any of them just from like this one bit, so I can change anything from here. So happy about that. I think we're pretty good. Let's see. Nice guy. Okay. Is there anything else that we see we can change? That we'll have some time to maybe change like maybe like one thing we see. Otherwise, I think we're good. I don't want to make the cloud like have an extra layer unless I want to do that. I want to have to be more simple. That's the problem, it doesn't end. Right. And it kind of goes up. And then this goes on for a lot longer than I thought. So I'm just gonna add more time. How many times does it need? About that much. Let's bring it down to 80. And then do that. So we don't have these ones. Alright. Let's have a loop. We can actually loop control, timeline, loop playback. So now we'll just keep going. Wow. So okay. Anything else? Could add more time at the end. Can make it like 85 instead. Because it'd be like cute. And then whoop. Maybe the eyes wouldn't be owls. It could have like a bigger glow. That'd be more fun. It's around here, and then it goes here. So from here, I want it to have this, and then we make the strength 300. See how that works. It's obviously a little bit tricky to see. Then we set it to 4, boop, and then it goes back. So, okay. Hi. It's epic, thank you. I like how the clouds, I was scared about it being like having to do it. I thought it was gonna have to like rotate around, and I was like, that's not gonna be possible. So I'm glad that it has this sense of it being behind it with the little specks at the back. So I'm happy about that. Okay. Something else? I'm like the little booty whoops has the as it goes down. That's my favorite part. Wanted that to be there. This is pretty cool. Problem is that I could just watch this all day, so I probably want to keep making it a little bit more epic as much as I can. If I want to, I can make the whiskers. It might be a bit much to have a secondary motion or anything. Otherwise, could make the actual gem here. Is that all one bit? Yeah, I don't see any difference here. I could change this maybe. We'd have like one more, you know, something like that. The other thing is that it's supposed to be like flat at the top. Notice that. So we'll just do that. Nope. Like that. And then just kind of round it out a little bit. Let's make it a little bit flat. Edge. No, the contrast isn't really working, but it's looking good for me. Okay. So I edge that out a little bit. So it's not a perfect circle now, but now it's kind of pretty good. I think it probably could do with it being more connected. It's gonna be like that, and then just kind of fade away. Yeah, I think that works better. We could have the whiskers at the endy bit. Maybe just the last. Let's go, and then here, like all of these can have something. Let's see. Oh, sorry, Katie. Let's see. For anyone else, does my internet look good? My stream looking good? It's obviously be, you know, it's hard to tell. Okay. Yeah, see you though. Have to individually change these. That's gonna be fun. Hey, okay. Thank you. Later, guys. I can just make these up a little bit, because that's some kind of motion, because we made these separate things for a reason. Otherwise, we would have been all part of the skull. That would have been, that's fun. So now it goes, whoop. Just that tiny little kickback you can see that kind of goes, whoop. So that's a little bit more definition there. Probably at the top too. Let's see. So as it goes up, it'll have some weight to it as well. Kind of just want to make a plugin so that then I don't have to always, because I accidentally always make these, I highlight the whole span of frames that are empty here, and I really just want to like click on one of them, but I sometimes highlight the whole thing, so I want to have it where it won't do that. Somewhere where I can't select everything, because otherwise if I want to make like, oh, I want to make this and to make it a keyframe, make a keyframe and it makes everything a keyframe on ones. Ugh. So it's just really annoying that it's like, what, why did you do this? Ugh. 2 electrocutes for everything. I know, because it gets so used to some of these too, where it's like, where you rather just, you know, you don't want to like just go to your like toolbar, you know, up here that you can't really see. At the very top there's a bunch of tools, and it's like, I'd rather not, you know, if I want to make a circle, I don't want to go up here and find the circle button and then make a circle. It's rather just, oh, keyboard, there you go, I got O to click a circle. The only tool that I usually use that's in the tool thing that I always have to click on is for whatever reason, the polystar tool. And then if I want to make a star, I have to go to options over here and then click, it's usually on polygons. So I have to click down here and then change star, and then if I want 5 and then okay. So for whatever reason, if I ever just want like a 5-star star of any point, that's how many clicks I have to do. The worst thing is that it doesn't have, as far as I can tell, a keyboard shortcut to do polystar, so I can't even get to it without having to go all the way up here. Because I could be like down here drawing and be like, oh, I need a star. Whoa, up here, options, click to be a star, 5 stars, please, then make a star. It's just, there's so many weird things of like that. It's like, why? Otherwise, like, a lot of the tools are very good, so it's like weird anomaly for why that particular one is out of everything else. Unless I'm just missing something. Any other Flash experts in the audience, let me know about that. Otherwise, because I make stars a lot, I have to, whenever I do like whenever a pony like has to like hit a ground, because there's no shadows, so it's hard to like show that they like hit the ground, because there's no like way to show where the line, like where on the ground is the ground in a way. It's just kind of wherever I put them, and then if I say like, oh, this is the ground, is where they landed, I had to make some kind of impact. You know, whenever like a cartoon like hits the ground, they always like have that dust trail, even if they're not really on a dusty place. It's just kind of, you know, in shorthand to say like they dropped somewhere. Okay. Go pretty good now. Wow. Okay. That's A5, so 3.5 seconds. Alright. So this 3.5 second animation took nearly 3 hours. How about that? I'm gonna let it play on loop until we'll get sick of it. I won't. Either way, I think I got everything. This is as much as I want to do for right now. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. The point is to make it slightly imperfect, because I kind of like that style, where it's kind of not super smooth. Yeah, Cookie. Has to be like something real quick, like don't add, you know, another character. That'll not be fun. Obviously the body at the bottom has to be adjusted. So I was hoping people would just look at the top and not notice that, oh yeah, the rear is freaking out. Move in from the sides of it. That might break up my loop that I have. That made it super simple. Yeah, I don't think it'll work as much as I'll have to make these from the edges of the screen before I'm halfway. I could just like make this bigger. That's as much as I really could do without really change anything. And then when it kind of dissipates, it can get longer as well. So it'll be like maybe something like that. Something like that. Yeah, unfortunately, if I had to like actually animate it of the two coming in, because I made them too very simply, it just doesn't quite work out like that. So that kind of works. So it looks good. Thank you. Yeah. If I spend more time on it, then definitely that could be something to improve on. But for right now, we'll just have to say that that's okay, because that's gonna be our motto. That's like okay. Yeah, I think it sort of has that feel to it now. We're kind of going whoosh into it. Maybe the scale of it at the end, I'm not sure if I think that's very good. I would just make it like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. Ish. What? How's that then? Let's see. Okay. Probably won't have a long toaster talk, probably because I just want to get back to work and finish my video. As I said at the beginning, I'm still working on the Halloween video, so I would like it to be done before Halloween. So my main goal is to finish it for tomorrow morning ish, which means I have to work really hard. So the rest of the night we'll be working on that, and then we'll have a nice video, and then Thursday we'll have a Halloween stream. I think that'll be fun. Whatever I come up with. Yeah. If you want to join the Discord, you can do that. It should be in the description. There's also the I'm just gonna Twitch talk. Okay, see ya. In the description there's a Discord link. It was just he was talking to me off. There's more for that too. If you want, you can suggest stuff too. I think there's a whole, I was gonna say panel, a whole thing for stream ideas and voting. Yep. So if you want to play, anyone else can do that too. Everyone who's, excuse me, who's already in the Discord can suggest things anytime. Always appreciate that. Otherwise, I think that'll be pretty much it, just because I want to get back to work. I think it'll be fun. It's probably one of the longer videos I've done. So far it's about 2 minutes, and I'm not quite done with it yet, so I'll probably even extend it more. Probably just by a couple frames, but it's been a huge video. A lot of crowd shots. That's the main problem, is that there's just too many ponies at the same time. That it's like, no. All of them have to, like, you know, I always set it like every pony, like if I put them in, I've set it up where they always have a loop of their blink cycle. So they've always had this like 35 frame blink cycle of, and then at frame 15 they blink. So if I put in like a whole crowd of them at frame 15 inside that shot, guess what? They're all gonna blink at the same time. So that means if there's like 10 or so characters, I have to figure out like how to make them manually figure out where to have them blink a lot of the time. So it's just a lot of orchestrating and just trying to figure out like just figuring out the loops of, usually the crowd shots are only like 2 seconds long, so it doesn't really matter too much, but some of them kind of going for a while. That's been a big thing. Yeah, Halloween Special should be fun. I don't want to put too many spoilers. A lot of returning characters. A lot of characters we haven't seen in a while as well. Yeah, it should be fun. Otherwise, the future plans will be nothing, actually, for November. No big projects in November, because I want to do a lot of commissions that I'm still kind of backed up on, or people started to get back on it, like get back on the horse of it, or to have something new. So I want to help them with that, and just doing the main project at the same time just doesn't usually work out, where I'll be split between things I want to, 2 things I want to do at the same time. It's like, it's hard. So my plan on just doing another stream volume 4 or something we're at, with all the stream shorts. So I guess this Meowth will be part of it. And anything else we did between the last time we did the stream shorts. And then hopefully try and trying to come up with some kind of script for the Christmas video. And then next year, I'm still up in the air of that. I'm still not sure what kind of direction I want to take. I just wanted to dip my toes into this Pokemon one so we can test what your guys' reaction is to Pokemon and any other kind of series I might want to step into as well. Make sure you guys aren't like super like you know, troll downvoting on this just because it's not Pony. Hopefully that shouldn't happen, right, guys? So yeah, we'll have more variety is to come, if anything. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. It's been really fun. Be able to try something a little bit different with the Meowth project. Oh, and I'll try and upload it as soon as this stream is over. I'll try and figure out how to export it. So yeah, that's about it. Watch my demon art to find out where that picture is, and I'll probably what's it called, link it in the in Discord as well, so you can find that too. Otherwise, have a good day. All right, guys. See you guys later. You've been great. See ya.